Hey kids, it's time to use the F word. Fuck! Living, fuck dying, fuck laughing, fuck crying, fuck this song, but mostly fuck you. Fuck love, hate, and friends, fuck following trends, fuck this song, can't wait till it ends. Fuck everything, but fuck you the most. Fuck everyone, but fuck you the most. With a big rusty pole or a splintery post, yeah, fuck you the most. Fuck you! Fuck old school, fuck new school, fuck not cool, fuck too cool, fuck him and ironically lame. Fuck giving advice, fuck trying to be nice, fuck you and you know who you are. Fuck everything, but fuck you the most. Fuck everyone, but fuck you the most. With a big rusty pole or a splintery post, yeah, fuck you the most. Fuck you, 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 fuck you. Fuck yeah, fuck you! Fuck you!
Hello and welcome back. Today is Thursday, July 17th, and this is episode 101 of NooBTooB, a weekly independent podcast where we're talking about all the exciting stuff that happened at E3 this week.
Yeah. So Microsoft dropped a new Portal, Fable 2, and Gears of War 2.
Yeah, that was good. Sony came out with God of War 3, new Ratchet and Clank, Infamous.
Ratchet and Clank. And Nintendo came out with, wait, hold on. Was Nintendo there this year?
Yeah, I think they announced Wii Rice Washer. It's already pre-ordered about 10 million copies in Japan.
That's going to be a big one. How are they going to translate that one? I don't even know. I think they also announced a Balance a Broom.
Oh, yeah.
It takes really good use of the motion sensing. God damn you, Reggie, you money-soaked whore. Give us some fucking games. I'm Tobin and Yuzo.
I'm Yuzo Watanabe. This week we're talking about the E3 announcement, all the independent games, the Microsoft games, Sony games, and maybe a Nintendo game if they would decide to make one.
Good luck finding one. As always, we'll have site news, culture, and community sections, but let's get started with the E-Trace extravaganza.
E-Trace. But before we do, if we go crazy, we have a couple of things we want to talk about. Yeah. That search video.
That search.
The search video.
The intro video.
Dude, I think the ratio of your flip-offs to mine is about like 15 to 1.
I know. I seriously, it's like me flipping off is like my Spider-Man.
Yeah?
It's like you do the Spider-Man, and apparently like I got fucking hand Tourette's. I didn't even realize that I did it that much until I saw that video.
I know. I couldn't believe how many fucking episodes do you think he watched to get all that?
Yeah, so that's good job ridiculous. With that, and really funny editing. I love all the references to stuff that we hate.
I know, like Kojima,
yeah,
GameSpot, a bunch of other stuff.
So I gotta stop here and say what is this? What is going on
Don't
here?
You like I got it from Japan. It's
why are you wearing this big jacket? It's fucking 100 degrees in here.
It's really cold.
No, dude. Why are you wearing it? What's the truth? Yeah, bitch!
God damn it! That's all I gotta say to that.
What is this?
What is this? Tobin was right for the first time ever.
You weren't supposed to put that caveat down there.
I'll put it underneath.
There you go.
You can't
Tobin
see that.
was right.
Tobin was right.
Wearing the shirt.
So, okay, right now, let's play the little clip back a year ago.
A
fucking year ago. Where we made the bet where Spore would come out. And it did, but nobody agrees with me for some reason.
All right, so here's the video.
This is Omega. I have a wager for Tobin. How about if Spore comes out before Q3 2008, Tobin has to come to a show in drag. And if it doesn't come out before Q3 2008, then I have to send him a check for 50 cents.
What? What kind of deal is this? Is the worst deal I've ever heard. I think Tobin being in drag for an entire show is worth a little more than 50 cents.
50 cents, yeah. That's a great idea.
But I agree with Omega in the sense of I believe Spore will be coming out before Q3. So we're talking July 1st.
July 1st, 2008. So this is a long way out.
We're talking a year. We're talking within a year from pretty soon.
Yeah.
Spore will be in store shelves. I believe that to be true.
All right.
What do you think? No?
So I say that there's no fucking way that Spore is going to come out before July 1st, 2008.
And you're thinking likely probably Christmas or something.
I'm thinking.
Okay, so...
You know why? Because it's the game that does not exist.
Dude, we've seen all the demos.
Vaporware!
It's all there. You see more of that than you do Duke Nukem, and that is what I say. So I'm going to take that bet.
All right.
And you know what we're going to do?
Shirts.
Shirts. for the entire episode and maybe even all day at
All
work.
day.
All day.
You gotta wear a shirt. If Yuzo's right, I'll wear a shirt that says Yuzo was right. And he's gotta wear a shirt that says Tobin was right.
If he wins.
And I was wrong.
This is going to be fucking either a year from now or when Sport comes out.
Yeah.
Right?
So that was the bet. The bet was that it would come out, it'd be on store shelves.
Sport Creature Creator would be on shelves
No.
before July 1st.
So there was a little bit of controversy since Sport Creature Creator came out, but it got put to a vote.
We did put it to a vote. So I made a thread. I said, who won the Sport bet, Yuzo or Tobin?
Yeah. And I crushed you. I crushed you.
85-17.
Yes, with my enormous man paws.
So thank you, all the 17 people out there who know the truth.
You're all as dumb as he is.
I appreciate the support.
So yeah, he's wearing the shirt. It's awesome. It made my whole year. It's totally worth it.
Yeah.
So what else should we bet on, man? We got to bet on some other stuff.
Maybe later.
Final Fantasy 12 or 13 coming out before 2010.
No, I'm not
That
going to
could
take that
actually
bet.
still be a scary bet, which is depressing.
If it was Japan, I would take that bet.
But U.S.
But not U.S. because who knows how long it's going to take now.
That's true.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that later. The other thing, of course,
the last thing. You want some wine?
I think I'm a little thirsty.
Where's your cup? Where's your? What the fuck is that shit?
I think it's a pimp cup.
Is that a pimp cup?
This
I'm
is a
so
pimp cup.
jealous.
Isn't it a nice cup? I actually got it with my name. It's
man,
that's. Oh, what's that?
Oh!
So this is like almost. Is it a present?
Yeah, it's a present to us.
To us. I got Tobin his glass.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
thank you for that. I got you one.
Well, thank you. You know, you spelled it right. I appreciate that.
This is our celebration of 100 episodes. We got pimp glasses.
Yes, we'll see if actually we'll drink out of these every episode because these are made in China, and I don't know if this is lidded glass.
Yeah, if we end up shitting our guts out in big, bloody, streaming pot. Also, I have no idea how much wine I'm putting in. Because
not very much, because it's basically about right here.
Yeah, because this is, I think these hold 40 ounces. I shit you not.
Oh, we should get some 40s.
Oh! Next episode, we're going to pour in 40s. All right, it's on. That is retarded.
This looks a little ostentatious.
That is retarded. I love it.
We actually have to put them way over here because they just take.
They're going to block the camera.
But yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we have pimp cups. We're bringing it. We'll have our
see me rolling on my Segway. Nerdy. Woo. We are so white and nerdy.
Oh yeah.
You're yellow and nerdy.
Oh god, we're gonna be drinking a lot more wine now.
I have no idea. It's as big as my head.
Yes.
Actually, nothing's as big as my head.
Yes. So E3 2008.
Yeah.
This was not as good of a.
Oh right, I'm back.
This was not as good of an E3 as last year. Last year they fucking went nuts.
I know.
Didn't they?
I know. Well, there was the whole uproar about that, right? Where they said that they were going to kind of crank down E3. They were trying not to spend so much money.
But they announced a hell of a lot of games. They had Mass Effect. They had Rock Band. They went all out. But
this year, a lot of companies made a really big deal about coming out before E3, and they're like, "We're not going.
Yeah,
we're not going. Fuck E3."
But everybody's there. For the most part,
yeah.
right? Do you
think
it was for show?
I think that they were kind of trying to get a lot of momentum for people to not go, and then they realized they had nowhere else to announce their shit.
Yeah, and they announced. I mean, some people announced a lot of stuff. Other companies, not so much. But
there weren't that many surprises. I mean, like looking through this list, there's one big surprise.
Big surprise. We'll talk about.
Yeah.
But let's start with the order of the keynote. So the first one is the Microsoft keynote. They announced a shitload of games.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I actually want to play most of these games.
Just take a minute to talk about how fucking hard it is to find the full videos of these keynotes.
Oh shit, you're right.
What the shit are the gaming websites? They're fucking nickel and diming us.
That's what they want to
cutting it into these 1-minute segments.
Well, last year, right? You would be able to go to any site and basically download the entire keynotes of all three of them. And what I did was I downloaded them, put them on my Xbox, and watched them.
Yeah,
and it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really good. But this year, where are they?
You can't find it, so you have to just spend fucking hours watching every tiny stupid little thing.
What did you do? Did you just basically go game trailers and just play?
Yeah, pretty much. I read through the live blogs of the keynotes, and I was just like, oh, that sounds interesting. I'll go watch the video. It's awful.
I know.
It's awful.
So what I did was I actually went to game trailers and went to E3 and then basically just manually downloaded because basically I'd click them and half of them would stop in the middle.
Yeah.
So I downloaded all of them and then watched them all, and it's just like, man, there's some clunkers in there.
Yeah, so it's ass. So they need to clean this up, make it so that we can all participate, view E3 in its full entirety. So
or
it's
at least, at the very least, have all of the console manufacturers make it available. I think I remember hearing that the Sony keynote is on PSN.
Okay.
Which is good.
Yeah.
I haven't confirmed it, but that's what somebody told me.
All right.
And Microsoft should have done that.
Absolutely.
And so same thing with Nintendo. So
let's get to these games, buddy.
Holy shit, dude! The first big one, Fallout 3.
Fuck Fallout 3. So
you at first you were telling me like, dude, I don't know about Fallout 3. I didn't like Oblivion, blah blah blah.
Yep.
Like
very, very, very skeptical. So I kept seeing these little clips where, for one thing, I didn't like Oblivion, like you said, and for the other thing, I know it's ridiculous.
I know, it's just like, where do you go? I can't see you.
Where are you? But then on the other hand, I saw these little clips where it just kind of looked like you're like running through tunnels, and it looked like a bunch of rip-off bullshit of like other shooters.
Or Oblivion even, yeah, for some extent.
But they dropped this gameplay, and it looks like it feels like Fallout.
Doesn't it feel like
it feels right?
Because you're able to like pause time and say, I want to shoot that guy's arm, and it would be 76%, and then you wait. But like, it's in a 3D environment. Do you think it's going to work?
I think it is. I think that they're approaching it right. I mean, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, but you can either do live action play or you can do the old school Fallout, turn-based kind of attack this shit. But like,
Will you do that though?
I don't know.
Because like I'm so used to it now to the point where it's just like if I see a first-person environment, I'm going to want to go and shoot and run and gun.
Yeah.
It's just like, am I going to want to stop and point at their head and use my perks?
It might be for the harder fights. Maybe like you'll kind of be fine-tuning it, boss fights, or like 10 dudes.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I mean, it looks good.
It does,
and
look
I love
good.
all the little like you have the armband where you can like tune all Pip-Boy, and you can train all of your attributes and stuff.
Yeah, and they also kept the what was it?
It's gore,
the bloody mess.
Yeah, bloody mess.
The one, which I think is going to be awesome because basically, anytime you even like you shoot somebody with a rubber band, their head's going to explode, which is going to be awesome.
Did you see the new Rambo movie?
No.
It was just like that. Seriously,
Really?
I shit you not. Rambo would be like up there with a bow and arrow, and he'd shoot somebody and the arrow would hit them right there. Their torso would fly in half. It'd be like,
and you see like entrails from a fucking bow and arrow.
Yeah,
like a gun won't do that.
I loved it. It was so fucking stupid.
I hope it's better than Rocky because I tried to watch Rocky.
Is it shitty?
Oh my god!
I didn't even try.
Was bad.
I didn't even try.
But anyhow,
so Fallout
3. For me, it was like, I was kind of expecting more run and gun. Like, seeing all that turn-based stuff was like, I don't know if I'll use it.
But it looked like it was optional. Like,
yeah, it's totally optional. So I don't think I'll use it. So it didn't really have an effect on me.
Okay.
But then, walking around doing all this stuff, killing things.
The mini nukes. The mini nukes, man. It was just it was like, funk.
Yeah. I mean, the weapons are going to be good.
Yeah.
There's going to be two-headed cows. It's going to be good. So,
and they said it was like open world. Like the maps were the size of fucking DC.
Yeah,
and they looked good.
Pretty much, I think a 1-to-1, provided DC was in shambles, basically.
But I mean, like they look over and they're like, "Here's the Pentagon, and that's inhabited by these fucking guys, and you can go fight them."
Yeah.
And it's just like, can you imagine walking around this world where you know that like there's people encamped and.
Well, I'm almost hoping that it's going to be like MMO. You know what I mean? Where it's going to be like, okay, I'm walking. Oh, I see Westfall. Oh, there's a bunch of guys there, and I can just start something.
Yes, and MMO the way that I've always wanted them to be,
where you have a story,
where's the story, and I have an impact in the world. So it's just like if they do it right, this could be the shit.
I have a couple of disappointments.
Okay, what's
that?
No
co-op.
Not at all.
I didn't see any. I didn't. Maybe. I mean, I didn't see any. Right?
They didn't announce any.
They didn't announce anything. So considering all these other games are starting to have co-op now, it's just like.
It seems like a big.
It would be a little nice. Fables has co-op.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, I like it. I'm going to be excited for it, but it's just like compared to these other games.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, there's a part of my heart that always, I dig single player stuff, and it doesn't. Everything doesn't have to be multiplayer, but
no. But if you have the experience of just like, come on, it's like, hey Tobin, let's go play Fable. Come to my town. Versus, and then you just rented what is it? Fallout 3. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll play a little more Fable.
It's true.
Maybe, right? So
yeah, I mean, it brings something to the table.
Absolutely. Next up is a big one that we've been really excited about.
Yes, Resident Evil 5. God, that looks good.
I noticed there's more white people. What's up with that?
So the controversy was that it's a white dude in Africa killing a bunch of black people.
That's right.
Because there's black people in Africa.
No, there's not.
So then people got all pissed off about it. What'd they do?
They added a black co-op partner.
Yeah.
And they stuck random white people.
Bunch of white people. Asians, Mexicans.
Wait, is your co-op person Asian or white? I don't remember. But anyhow, blacks.
There's a couple Hawaiians running around, some Filipinos.
Eskimos.
They're all holding hands. Yeah. It's like United Colors of Benetton.
But they're all zombies, and then you kill all of them, so it's okay, right?
Damn it. You PC fucks. It's not racist to have a game set in Africa. It's not.
It's racist when you have a white person killing black people. Don't you know that?
God damn it. It's so lame.
But I mean, but nobody complained when you were in South America and you were killing South Americans.
Yeah, apparently nobody cares about that. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and
So lame.
so maybe the South American lobby just didn't have enough pull with
yeah,
Capcom.
that's right. The NAACP plays a lot of video games.
Yes, but yeah, so Resident Evil 5 co-op,
Yeah.
brand new.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Looks beautiful.
It looks so good.
Gotta say, though, the
what?
AI in all the gameplay videos I saw looked dumb as shit.
It's not ready yet, though. It's not ready yet.
Yeah.
You
but
did see
it looked-
gameplay.
But it looked dumb as shit. Seriously, they were like zombies just standing in a corner
Yeah.
and just like running around, like just looking up, and you'd run up and they're like, oh, hello.
But it wasn't as bad as Alone in the Dark.
No, that's true. Well, my Alone in the Dark was okay. Your Alone in the Dark was a very different
It was
experience.
terrible. But no, they had a lot of cool stuff. They had
Yeah.
a lot of cool weapons. But it kind of feels like Resident Evil 4, which is slightly disappointing because you know how Resident Evil 4 kind of like changed the whole
Yeah.
industry with the whole over the shoulder
Yeah.
view. It's got the over the shoulder view.
Yeah.
So they didn't really innovate.
Yeah, I mean, if you just take a Resident Evil 4 off of the Wii and then make it really pretty,
You'd buy it.
yeah, I mean,
for
you
the
know, like
co-op.
it looks like what they mostly added was just polish. Like they really
Except
made
for
the
the
world.
AI.
Yeah, the AI is
But again, right? It's
terrible.
It's not this year. It's early 2009, March-ish, May-ish,
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
So they got time to polish.
So they got a lot of time to polish, and I have faith, right? If you look at all the Capcom games, especially all the Resident Evil games, they are polished as hell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So there's no qualms about stupid stuff.
They got time. They got time to do that. Yeah. So I mean, I'm pumped about that. I was a little bit disappointed with that, where like I thought that it would look a little bit better by now, but.
But considering the show's gameplays, right?
Yes.
It's that double-edged sword, right? It's just like we always complain about Final Fantasy not showing any fucking
None.
gameplay.
None.
But if they showed it to you and and it just looked like ass because they weren't ready,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So anyhow, Resident Evil 5 is going to be awesome.
Speaking of
Oh, shit.
gameplay that looks good, man.
That looks really good and fucking like I would play tomorrow.
Oh, Gears of War 2.
How much am I putting in? I don't know.
You have no idea. Like the bottle's empty in your hand. You're like, fuck.
It's like there's still room left.
Top it up. Gears of War 2.
Oh shit, dude. Lots of stuff.
The environment looks so complete.
Doesn't it?
There's just this feeling.
It's epic scale. Is
You're
the
looking
thing.
out the window and there's these hordes coming up at you, and but it's not like this bullshit you normally see in games where there's like, oh, this is cool cinematic of a billion guys.
yeah.
You can shoot them.
And you see the guys going down.
Yes.
And you're the Brunak and the thing, rah, 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 you know,
So
going
the
crazy.
whole world just works. It's all functional. It's not bullshit.
So it's almost like, to me, like they took all of the stuff they had with Gears of War and it's like, okay, look, it works.
Yeah.
You know, the chainsaw stuff, awesome.
Yes.
You know, like you know what? We're gonna make it bigger, better,
Yep.
and badder. You know?
So-
I mean, it's
But you're always talking about like what's the new innovation. I mean, are you?
in this case,
You're cool
it's
with it.
bigger,
Yeah.
better, and better. The innovation is fucking how many of these little guys on the screen they're gonna, because that takes some time.
Yeah,
right? That takes
and
some time.
it doesn't chunk. It doesn't look like they were making compromises.
No, and it looked beautiful.
Yeah.
And 5-player co-op.
5-player co-op.
This is the fucking season of co-op.
Yeah.
I think to me, it's just like we're gonna have so much fun online.
What a great time to be part of the NooBTooB army.
hell yeah.
It's just like, that we got all these people playing together now, and
Yeah.
we've got this big community, and it's just like billions of games coming down the pipe that we're all going to play together.
Yes. So yeah, Gears of War. You've seen all the videos. I don't think there's that much else we can really talk about it. There's more Brunaks. You might be able to ride a Brunak.
What? That would be awesome. It'd be like that thing in Lord of the Rings. When
Oh
the
yeah,
elf,
the big orc thing.
well,
right?
yeah.
Big elf. Legolas.
Yeah,
climbs up
Legolas
the
is like
thing,
running down the fucking thing, yeah. So, Fable 2.
Fable 2 co-op
Co-op again.
again. It looks.
We
like,
knew about that, though.
The thing is, I was looking at it. I was actually watching all the videos, and like, it didn't look that good.
Oh, really?
The graphics didn't wow me like some of these other ones.
I did notice that in some of the
it?
trailers where it was just kind of blocky, like it looks like they may have been spending so much time on the AI and stuff. But
the
I mean,
the game part, as opposed to the thing.
Yeah, so I mean, if the game is fantastic, I'm more than willing to give them a little bit of leeway on the graphics.
Exactly. So I think to their point, it's like I'm still going to buy this game at launch.
Yeah.
But I'm like, graphics could be a little better. Because it just seemed to have that weird kind of fuzz. You remember
Yeah.
like in Cameo where things were kind of shiny?
Yeah.
It kind of had that feel, and I'm like, wow. So I'm really hoping what they did is they spent time on the game, the co-op gameplay, the maps. But I hear the single player is only 12 hours.
Interesting. That's weird, actually.
That's the main
considering,
storyline.
Yeah, considering how much they're talking about that you can buy houses.
How long
and
was Fable 1?
Not very long. But this is supposed to be like the new big shit,
Yeah,
Like
but if it's 12 hours, like I might rent it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things where I was just like, I don't know if I'll keep playing.
I know. It's true. Yeah, I mean, like, with Fable 1, for sure, once you beat it, there was literally no point in playing.
Did you wish you would have rented that one?
I did.
Yeah,
because I beat it,
because you were crazy about buying it. You were like, dude, I'm going to go wait in line. I'm going to go do this. And, like, you got it. Like, I think it was literally the next day you're like, I finished it.
Yeah, I think so, because I loved it so much, and there was, like, 8 hours of gameplay.
Yeah.
I played 8 hours.
From, like, midnight to 8
a.m. And the thing
yeah,
is like, I wanted to go and buy more houses. I wanted to do some of that cool stuff. But the thing is at the end of that, you were so powerful that you could kill everybody. You could kill everybody in the town, buy all their houses, and you're just like, wow, this is boring as shit.
So that was like half an hour, and then you were kind of done.
Yeah.
So hopefully they figured that out, and they noticed that was a weak point, and they changed it.
I hope.
But I don't know. It almost makes me think I might want to rent. What do you think? You'll still buy it at launch?
I'm probably still going to buy it, just to kind of give big ups. But
yeah, I think they do deserve it. But
I think that's what it is too. Is I'll be so impatient to play that I don't want to wait a week.
Yeah, because basically it'll come out on Tuesday, and you have to wait till Friday.
Yeah.
That is
true.
Like
waiting for the Hollywood video to open in the morning. It's like, bitches!
But you realize if you buy it on Tuesday, you'll probably have finished it by Friday.
Yeah, I'll go sell it to somebody at Hollywood. They're like, I want to rent it. I'm like, I should buy a brand new copy.
Exactly. So cool. Another big announcement, big exclusive.
Big.
What is it?
Portal still alive.
This is a amazing game.
Xbox exclusive.
So I'm actually a little worried about that because I like playing it on the PC.
I know. I actually really don't want it to be Xbox exclusive. I mean, the thing is, it's Microsoft, right? So Microsoft will mean that they'll release it as a game for Windows
at some point. But far beyond the point where we've already played it on the 360.
I know. I don't want to play it on the 360. But
you're going to.
I know I'm gonna. But it's just like the thing is some of those really fiendish tricks at the end of the first Portal. You imagine trying to do that with a like when you're doing like mid-air fucking new portals. Like I needed the control of the mouse.
But did you play the Half-Life on 360? Because I didn't.
No.
Maybe they did the controls good. Maybe. I honestly don't know.
I'm just saying like some of those things were so hard that if I didn't have the mouse, I probably would have like gotten angry instead of having fun with it.
Yeah, no, that's true. So hopefully they'll figure that out. The thing about with Portal is that I've already played the free maps.
Yeah.
Right? Those were actually really good. So I've kind of got my fill, so I'm hoping they really add a lot. Because if it's just going to be another bunch of maps, and if it costs a lot of money, I don't know. Like, what is it, $15?
15?
Well, it's Xbox Live Arcade.
Oh, I'll pay 15.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's not that bad. I mean, and the thing is, they'll probably have a new song. They'll probably, the cultural elements of Portal almost make it worth playing.
And if you don't play, you're out.
You're out. You're just like, I'm like, oh yeah, you like people be doing these little catchphrases, and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Pie is a lie. It's like, what? I don't understand.
What is a pie? Shit.
Geometry Wars 2. I am super excited about this, but I am very disappointed. Actually, it's like I have something bad to say about this game. It's really bad, but like Bizarre Creations. You gave us 4-player.
Yeah.
Geometry Wars 2.
Yeah.
Local only.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
It's not online.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
Aww.
They did the same thing. It's like, hello, how many games on Xbox Live Arcade can you play online? But they
most
decided
of
not
us
to
go
do
home. We're by ourselves at home. You're playing with your friends online.
Yeah. It's just like, I'm not in a dorm anymore. I'm not, I don't have people coming over knocking saying, hey, what game do you have?
So it'll be big in college, but it won't be like this whole, like, anyone that's out of college probably doesn't have as many people playing with them.
Yeah, when you have a party game, it's like that's not the first game I'm going to take out either, right? You take out Rock Band or something like that.
That is disappointing.
So I'm a little pissed off. I mean, I'm still going to play it. It's going to be an awesome game, but come on, guys. It's not that hard to do network.
Yeah, that's really disappointing.
And don't make it more than $10.
It's going to be 15. Well, actually, it'd probably be maybe 800 points. Are you serious? I thought it was 800 points.
No, it was $5.
Oh, they can't crank it that much then.
So 10, 15. I'll still pay it, but I'll be pissed.
You're a crack whore.
I am. It's just like fucking geometry. Just give me those little shapes.
Don't charge so much because I'm still going to pay it, but I'll just be mad about it.
Yeah. It's goodwill. My goodwill meter.
Yeah,
will
that's
go
right.
down.
So we've gone on pretty long on Microsoft.
New dashboard.
New dashboard. It looks better.
Netflix. Installing games to hard drive.
That's big.
That's
selling
huge.
games to hard drive is big. Netflix is big. So if you're already a Netflix subscriber,
I got a Roku, so
yeah. But I mean, I don't. So I mean, anybody that's a subscriber to Netflix already now they get to stream movies for free.
Selection kind of sucks.
Yeah, but it's the same as the Roku. I mean, it's the
same. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's just like okay, you get like fucking Abbott and Costello meet the Frankenstein mummy and like a bunch.
They're trying to scan more all the time, but I know that.
But I have the RSS feed for the top new one, and I look. There's like 50 ones, and I'm not interested in watching any of them.
Yeah, so they're
just like exercise videos.
What are those? Are those the easiest ones to scan?
I guess so. Or like music DVDs.
Yeah,
it's It's bad, dude.
That sucks. Well, maybe they'll pick up the pace. But I mean, it's a free feature, which is very cool. It comes for free with your Xbox subscription, Gold.
Get the Netflix,
So that's very cool. But
the huge one.
What was the bomb drop? What was the fucking atom bomb that like Nintendo just walked out there like, oh, and one more thing.
It's not Nintendo.
Sorry, Microsoft.
And they
just
just
like we'd like to bring out. Like they brought out like a little Ouija of not Ouija but a little voodoo doll of Sony, and then just started smacking a cock on its head.
It's basically a huge phallus that had Final Fantasy 13 on the side.
Final Fantasy 13 on Xbox. That's Square Enix is like.
Well, for a long time, but not. They used to be a Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
They used to be buddy with Nintendo, and then
true.
they went to PlayStation.
It's true.
So now's the time for cross-platform.
So I guess they're just realizing that so many people have the 360.
You think it's that? I think they're just realizing that somebody just wrote a big fat check.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Probably. I haven't heard any numbers bandied about. It's all behind the scenes, I guess. But yeah, I mean, apparently, maybe Microsoft paid them a massive, massive check.
They would have had to. Can you imagine?
Imagine how mad Sony was. Like,
oh well, they had a big thing saying we're disappointed. Which in corporate speak in a fucking PR thing, that's like.
Yeah. That's like, I'm going to go
so
fuck your mom.
Howard Stringer has gotten his fucking sword and started slicing heads.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I wonder how surprised Sony was, like, if they knew this was coming. They had to have known it was coming.
I don't know. Do you think?
Square Enix wouldn't just drop a bomb like that. That would be ridiculous.
No, probably not, because the thing is, like, because Sony had I don't know, because, like, if you look at what Sony had to show, it's almost like they wish they could have showed it, right? Because they didn't have that much extra stuff to show.
Yeah.
They just, like, threw in a fucking
then they couldn't show Final Fantasy 13 because they already got cocksmacked.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, is they're doing totally separate development. They're completely finishing Final Fantasy 13 on the PS3, and they're like, then when it's all done and ready to ship, then we're going to start working on the Xbox.
The localization and the 360 version. So they're probably not. I mean, the thing is, they do all the development on PC anyways.
Really?
Yeah. So I was reading all the articles. So they actually do their development on PCs when they port to that. So actually, I think the porting process will be much easier than what you're thinking.
Okay.
But for me, I mean, my thing is, like, I'm looking at if it's originally designed for PS3 and I have both consoles, I'm probably going to
play it on PS3. Yeah.
There's
a lot of people that don't have PS3. So
yeah.
If you have an Xbox, you're going to play it on there. But I mean, I think if you've got both.
You should probably play, because I mean, there's going to be achievements, but then there'll be trophies. So there's parity there.
It's going to look better,
and it's not online, so who cares about the community?
It's going to look better on the PS3.
You think?
It's going to look better on the PS3,
Probably.
because I mean, Square Enix lives and breathes.
Yeah, they have
Sony.
a lot of practice.
They have a lot of practice.
But so I mean, looking at it now, it's just like, if I have $65 to spend and I'm going to pick one or the other, it's going to be the PS3 version. Pretty simply. So Sony.
That was Microsoft. So Sony.
Resistance 2. It looks very big.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the big thing. I didn't like Resistance 1.
I did not like Resistance 1 either. And, you and I were watching some videos earlier, and Resistance 2, they really stepped up their game in terms of big sets. Like, they've got these big monsters, and they really... But the aesthetic of it still has kind of the issues that I had with the first one.
Because it's set in the 40s, right?
Yeah.
So it's like during World War II. I think this one's slightly a little bit after.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe during the Cold War. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
But it just feels very dated. It feels very...
Yeah, like the
stark.
Right, like the textures, they're going for that old school look, and it ends up looking like just kind of boxy almost, like not super high quality. But the thing is even the monsters, just kind of, you could see that there was a big model that they'd wrapped textures around. Like it wasn't
intricate, basically.
Yeah. It wasn't like organic.
Yeah, so I mean, we were talking about it before, but I really think that Insomniac, they're really good at making colorful things. They're really making like whimsy, right? They're fantastic.
Yeah.
But then they trying to like shoehorn themselves into realistic and gritty, and they don't have the artist, or they don't have somebody. They don't have the magic technical ingredient that takes to design a really good, realistic, gritty thing yet.
Yeah. It's like Nintendo doing gritty. You're just like, oh, come on, just stick with Mario.
Actually, can you imagine if they got the Mario Theft Auto and they actually tried to really do it?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be very much fun.
That being said, I'm definitely going to play it.
Yeah,
it looks really, really pretty, and maybe they will have kind of polished some edges. Like we'll give it a fair shake when it comes out, but there's definitely something about the look of it that doesn't.
Yeah, the look and feel.
Look and feel
is kind of the thing, and it's just like I was watching that, and then I was watching Gears of War, and it's just like I'm more excited about that. And it's
Gears.
not a 360 PS3 thing. It's just like there's more action, there's more stuff going on.
Yeah.
So that's my take on it.
Speaking of games that do look good, though,
It's by the same developer.
by the same developer, fucking Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty on the PSN for $15.
$15.
This summer. This summer.
I'm down.
Oh my goodness.
And it looks great.
It looks so good.
It
looks
it's what we
so
wanted.
good.
We want the shit that they're doing right now on the PSP and put it on the PS3.
Yep, and that's what
in
they're
a
doing.
small format for cheap.
Yep. And they add what they did. They did exactly what they do with every Ratchet and Clank game. They take it. They're like, okay, this is exactly what worked last time. Okay, so there was the rail sliding, but the rail sliding was a little bit boring. So now we're going to add in this puzzly element where you have to pick up fireballs on the rails and throw them at things to break shit. I mean, like every single Ratchet game, they add like 5 cool new things.
And it's amazing because they all kind of work for the most part. They added the little wrench thing, and now it's almost like a whip where you're using it to do various things. It's so like we were watching all the videos, and I was drooling. It was just like, this is awesome.
And it's just, it looks polished as shit. It looks really like puzzly, really platformy, really just everything that reaches into my soul and just like turns my heart. It's like, yes, we know you now. We're gonna we can just spit it out.
$15.
Yeah, and they said in the interviews, they're like, if this really takes off, if this sells really well, we may make Ratchet episodic. We may just start kicking these out.
Would that be awesome? Can you imagine? Because like the thing is, like with me, like I actually got a little bit tired of Ratchet, like about 3/4 of the way through. Like I didn't want to finish it. You know what I mean? And that was during the time when there's all sorts of other games.
I'm gonna kill you right now.
Yeah, no.
We'll just pen in your neck.
But yeah, so I couldn't. But you know, if they actually put it in these smaller chunks,
Yeah,
of
like a 5-hour
3 to
game.
5 hours,
Yeah.
I'm totally gonna play it.
Yeah, just you just kind of chew it up. They give it to you.
And then I have a break.
Thank you. That was delicious. I'm gonna take a little nap.
Wake up, play some more Ratchet. That's what I want. I want games that are short. You know, I don't want a 20-hour game anymore. I don't have this. I don't have the thing where it's just like I can play it because eventually at some point the game mechanics like make me less interested. You know what I mean? I'm so exposed to it. It's just like, okay, I figured out what you're going to try to do. I'm kind of done.
Interesting.
But with Portal is just enough.
Yeah, Portal.
I kind of want a little bit more. But
I still like the long form games, but only if it's something that really, really grabs me. But I mean, I know what you're talking about. Like a lot of times you just get tired of it in the middle.
Exactly. Let's see. Oh,
God of War 3.
Where's the gameplay?
None.
Gameplay?
No fucking gameplay. So what are we going to talk about?
It looks pretty.
Everybody knew it was coming.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be fantastic, I'm sure. But so they showed a little CG video like, Kratos, I've got a huge cock.
On chains.
Yeah.
Take this.
Gotta bring more to the table than that.
Yes. But keep the AI very smart. So, God of War 3, it's going to be awesome. It's not going to come out this year. Next. Massive action game. This looks kind of interesting.
So it's untitled, or are they calling it massive action game?
That's a good question. I'm not really sure. It's MAG.
MAG.
All the titles, if you saw it, it's like MAG.
Yeah, they kept saying MAG, so.
I guess so.
That'd actually be really funny, very meta, to call a game massive action game. That'd be great.
What would you call like Ratchet and Clank? Like fucking platformer with furry and robot?
Collecty platformer. That'd be great. They're going to make an MMO called MMO.
Massive.
Yeah.
No, it's just like Quest fucking, you know.
Yeah, Grindathon. World of Grindfest.
But yeah, so like MAG, it's going to be 256 players and like from the
simultaneous.
But from the trailers, it looks like it's going to be a pretty proper FPS.
Yeah.
With 8-player squads, commanders, which they'll figure out based off how you command.
Yeah.
They'll kind of like promote you or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but it sounds really
with all those
audacious.
other games, it seems like the commanders, the only thing they ever get to do is airstrikes. Like, I hope that they can...
So Battlefield 2, they're a little different. You got to do airstrikes.
Yeah.
And tell other people where to go.
And then they don't have to listen to you, though. They're just like, fuck off!
Well, you can also drop supplies.
Okay.
So when people like say, I need supplies, you drop supplies. Like, I fucking hated the commander mode.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if it can be done well with this one. We'll see.
I mean, I guess if you get a group of guys that can play really well together, then the commander
a group
can work.
of 128 guys.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
No. I can't imagine a group of 4 guys that can play that well together.
It's very, like even in Call of Duty, it's very hard to get a team that plays well together.
Yeah. It's hard in every game, like MMOs and stuff, too, getting a group that doesn't... You're like, oh, we're dying. He's like, oh, I found a gold vein.
Hold on, Craig. Yeah, so your cleric is fucking...
Yeah. God damn it.
It's like, heal me. It's
I
like,
know.
I'll res you later.
No, it's cool. I just found this great...
Or you get fucking ninja looters or whatever. It's just
like finish the fight. So yeah, the massive action game. The only problem that I had is it was very difficult to tell from that video what was gameplay.
It almost looked like it was CGI.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because like I wanted to believe that's how it looks.
Because it looked good.
It looked really good.
Yeah.
But we'll see. You know, it's like I played way back in the day in 2003. I played PlanetSide. You ever play PlanetSide? It was an MMO FPS.
I heard about this. I never played it. I heard about it.
Yeah, it was Sony Online, and then you basically play, and you'd be stuck in these huge maps,
Yeah.
and then there'd be action hotspots which you can port to.
Okay.
Or whatever. And then you go there, and all of a sudden there'd be like hundreds of people around you.
Did it
like,
work?
with different...
Was it cool?
It was fun
Yeah.
when you got into it,
Yeah.
except that there was so much time going from hot zone to hot zone that that ended up being like 75% of the time.
Okay.
So
That's my problem with EVE Online is there's just a lot of like setting the pilot and flying.
Did you actually play?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So like, we wanted to do a thing.
We can do more.
Okay, cool.
I was dicking around with Mikey.
Yeah, but so you know, I'm a little worried. I think if they do it right, it'll be awesome. If they don't, it'll suck.
You will definitely play this. Like when this comes out, this definitely
are
seems
you?
right up your alley.
Well, yeah, for me.
Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I'm wait to see what you say. If you say that it's awesome,
Yeah.
I'll probably hop in and play with the other NooBTubers because we get some big fucking crazy big army.
It would be
sweet.
nice. So yeah, we'll see. Little Big Planet, just a big release date,
Release
October,
date.
finally.
Finally.
And lastly, Infamous. This is interesting.
This looks a lot like a bunch of other games.
Like Crackdown.
It looks like Crackdown. It looks like Force Unleashed.
Yeah, a little bit of Devil May Cry-ish.
A little bit of Devil May Cry. But that being said, it looks fucking sweet.
Dude, it's Sucker Punch. So you
Yeah.
know, they did all those Sly games. You know that they know how to put polish on a game.
Yes.
Right?
So it's a guy, something blows up a whole city, and he's the only survivor,
somehow.
and then he's got magic powers.
He's got electricity, and it looks like telekinesis. I'm not sure.
But I kind of said that like tongue in cheek, like making fun of it. But they actually the aesthetic of the world looks pretty cool. It looks gritty and it looks dark and it looks like a lot of like kind of confusion. You're like, oh, what am I doing? Why am I alive? And maybe like a nice story to it.
You know what's funny? It's almost like comparing the Sucker Punch to whatchamacallit, Insomniac. Sucker Punch kind of figured out how to do gritty.
Yeah.
Because you look at the style and you're like, wow, that looks interesting. I kind of want to go there.
It does.
But because you take a really fantastical one, but you take a look at Insomniac, they didn't quite figure it out.
And it looks immersive. Like it looks like the world effects actually matter. Where he's doing this stuff and it's like boom, like fucking cars blowing up, and he's like picking shit up and throwing it around. And it's one of those things like you can kind of tell when you watch trailers. Like is like, do I want to play that right now, or am I like, oh, I'll check that out when it comes out.
Yeah, when
like,
it comes out for rent.
But the good videos are the ones where I'm like, fuck!
So out of
like,
it's like, well, Infamous, yeah?
Yeah, you're just like, I want this yesterday. Like, I want to play this right now.
Yeah.
Which is the way I felt about Diablo 3.
Yep, Infamous. Infamous? You did feel that?
Definitely.
Okay, good.
Definitely.
Because me, I was a little... Because like, I actually a little bit more interested in a couple of other games that we're going to talk about.
Okay.
It's just because it's just almost overloading, with all the stuff that we're going to do.
What was your... Like, of the two that we've talked about so far, like, what got your blood pumping? Like,
we're going to get to it.
Oh, not there yet. Okay,
we're not there yet. Okay, so, but this will be quick.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about...
A little speed run.
Through Nintendo's presentation.
You've all probably seen Penny Arcade by now, which totally summarizes it perfectly.
Isn't that awesome?
It was so good. It was just Reggie up there just being like, we have a fuckload of cash. Here's some shit you don't care about.
Bam! And then we're going to go through that. So let's go quickly.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing City Life. I'm not a fan.
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. Some people do, though. It's a big, popular game.
If you like Animal Crossing already, I'm sure that this will be the best thing that ever happened to you.
Yes.
We don't give a shit.
We Speak community microphone. Finally?
Yeah, seriously.
Finally?
I was just wondering why
Jesus
Microsoft
Christ.
didn't have a...
No, if Sony only came up with their own voice... shit.
Great.
But the thing is, like, I was looking at it, it didn't look very smart. Because the thing is, it's like this little dome you stick on top of your Wii thing. So if you're sitting really far away...
He's not going to hear shit.
Like, I don't know how it's going to work. Maybe it'll work great, but I'm doubtful.
I don't even care, though.
Why not?
What am I going to do with the fucking Wii Speak? I don't give a shit.
Oh, no, but I mean, it will work for other games.
Oh, yeah, that's
right?
true.
So at some point, when you're playing the next Mario or co-op Mario or something like that, you'll use it.
You talk trash in Mario Kart, I guess. That's
Yeah,
true. Okay.
exactly. So.
Wii Sports Resort.
Motionplus attachment. That's what I want to
That actually
talk
looks
about.
cool.
It looks fucking cool, but...
They should have had it to begin with.
How much is Wii Sports with this thing going to cost? Probably $30, $40?
Yeah.
I don't want to buy 4 of them.
I know.
I'm gonna have one on mine.
They
and
have to
everybody
sell it
else is
separate.
fucked.
They have to sell it separate.
Even if they do,
Yeah.
if it's $15, am I gonna buy 3 more of those things for all of my other controllers?
No. Yeah, just like your friends come over and you're just like better at them,
By the
better at
way.
every game. You're like, wow, I'm whooping your ass. Like, you've got the plug-in.
What are you talking about?
Shut up. So what does it do? It makes the Wiimote
a lot more sensitive.
Yeah.
So we're looking at a lot of the things, and like they're doing sword, and like that would did you play? What was that game with the sword that you hated? Wait, no, you liked the game, but you hated the sword.
Red Steel.
Red Steel, yeah, yeah,
Awful.
so, awful. But
Yeah.
it's because like you would go basically swing like this, you go like this.
Nothing would
you
happen.
Swing like this, it would just nothing would happen.
Yeah.
But this one, the sword fighting was actually really good.
Yeah. So that looks pretty cool. Then they could start doing some better stuff. Maybe even some cool stuff like the police trainer kind of thing, like dodging with guns, where it really tells where you are.
So I'm a little worried because I don't think this will be backwards compatible to all the other games.
So you don't think it's just sending better data? You think that it actually have to?
Yeah, but no, I think it's sending, because the thing is, I think it is sending better data, but all the old games are assuming the old crappy data,
So
and
they've
then
had
they
to,
fudge.
Yes, they've had
Right?
to work around it to try and make it better. So now if you send them the good data,
Yeah.
they
And-
might just be like, I don't
Do
know
you
what
think
to
they're
do.
going to patch? Fuck no.
Yeah, probably not.
So that's my worry. It's just like, I want to play like Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles.
Yes.
With that, I just want to do all sorts of stuff. I want to do what's that one? The WarioWare one.
Yeah,
Remember we had problems going in and
That
out?
was awful. And Wii boxing maybe wouldn't suck dick now.
Yeah. Well, Wii sword fighting, which is
Yeah.
the replacement, right? So
That still looks shitty.
Yeah.
I don't care about Wii sword fighting.
But the thing is, right? If it's going to be Wii Resort plus Motion Plus attachment for $25,
Yeah.
and the Motion Plus attachment for $15, what are you going to buy?
Yeah, that's true. You got to buy it. I gotta say, I did kind of find the water ski thing cool. It looked kind of cool. I'll probably play it for at least 20 minutes.
Maybe 25.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. So yeah, quickly, Wii Music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been talking about this forever.
Wii.
Yeah.
So yeah, what the fuck, Nintendo?
Where are the games?
Come on! Like I love my Wii. There's
Yes.
a bunch of games I love playing on it. I want to play more games on it because I haven't touched it in about a month since Alone in the Dark.
That's right. Yeah. And I didn't even play it for Alone in the Dark. My Wii is just sitting there, literally doing nothing. It's like,
Well, Wii Fit was before that.
Yeah, that's true.
Which I should play more.
Yes. Gunt. Wii Gunt.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just, Nintendo is really resting on their laurels. Maybe
Not the laurels, they're fucking mountains of
they're
cash.
piles of cash. They're just like, yeah, we still can't keep them on the shelves, so you can eat a dick.
Pretty much. Here's
don't
Wii
care.
Fit, here's more Wii crap.
Yeah. Like Reggie was sitting up on the throne, he's like, oh, they wheeled me out here. I guess I have to say something.
So the one shining moment, which didn't happen during the presentation that I heard, was the fact that Miyamoto specifically said they are working on a Pikmin.
Oh.
But it
cool.
wasn't announced. So like, who knows when? It could be 2010 for all we know. But
It's not like they have to polish the graphics. It's a fucking Wii.
I
They're just
know,
like,
no
they put clip art in. Like,
it's just
fuck
like
it.
they took all the models of the Pikmin from GameCube. They're like, okay, put another polygon right there.
Done.
Done.
Ship it.
But no, the thing is, like, the moment they announce Pikmin for Wii, and if it's, for example, Christmas,
Yeah.
I'll take back everything I said.
Yeah.
Everything bad I said. Like, it only take one game, Nintendo. If you take one game,
Which is sad.
Which
The
is-
bar is very low.
but I love Pikmin.
Yeah, it's true.
I really love Pikmin.
Yeah, Pikmin's good.
So do that, and you will get my goodwill back up,
yeah.
fuckers.
Seriously. God damn it.
I feel like I need to do more.
Yeah, I know.
Flip off to Nintendo because like my flip off ratio is so low.
Yeah, you were slacking off in that
know,
video.
I know.
But then it was cool when you did do it because it was like, oh look, there's Yuzo. It's like little bonus flip off.
So cute.
So now we have a category of games that weren't really tied to a specific.
Yeah,
keynote.
there were other keynotes,
Yeah.
not the big three. I just really want to talk about this one, the Prince of Persia. This was actually the game of the E3 for me.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't expecting much at all, but I was watching it. It was just like the art direction, the art style, and everything about it. Just like it just resonated.
Yes.
Because I love cel shaded art, and the way they kind of made it gritty and all that. Was just like I just fell in love.
Yes. But it's not just how it looks. No. They have really thought about the gameplay. They've really said,
Absolutely.
How can we appeal to both not casual, but like regular gamers and expert gamers?
Yeah.
Because the other Prince of Persia, you die a lot, you die a lot, you die a lot.
Yeah.
So what'd they do to fix that?
So you actually have this partner now who I don't know if she's a ghost or if she's basically following
Some
you
sort of
around.
ghost.
And when you do something screwed up and you miss, she saves you and brings you back to the place where you stopped.
Yeah.
So it's almost like the Sands of Time, which is like kind of the start of that concept of just letting you redo stuff. But it's even more And like the thing is, like I'm worried about they make it too easy for us.
Yeah.
Because we love the challenge of
Right.
doing that kind of
but
stuff.
he was talking some smack in the video where he was saying that like there might be an easy way through a level and a hard way too, where it just kind of he just said that we're really trying to make it so that there's something that grabs you if you're an expert player, but it doesn't make you angry if you're a normal player.
That's going to be hard. That's
so
going to be a
it
challenge.
looks like kind of finding your path through it is going to be part of the fun.
Cool. We can talk about that because there's a whole adjustable difficulty meme which is coming out a little bit later. But yeah, Prince of Persia, it's really my great game of the E3.
It really did just look fantastic. And she didn't just save you when you die. She's there as an assist. She helps you jump farther. She shows you where you can go. She kind of points
She's like
out
the dog in Fable.
Yes, yes, it's true.
Awesome. And the other thing I love about it is that Ubisoft did not parade out Jade Raymond to say, play this game.
Yeah.
Doesn't need it.
Doesn't need it.
She's working on some other game
Yeah.
that needs it, apparently.
It's called Flashing My Titties for Cash.
Woo!
You're so mean to her for no reason.
Yeah, I know. She's not that bad. Castle Crashers, finally. 4 to 6 weeks, they say, from today.
Oh, I didn't
So
realize
it's
soon.
done. It's in, like, certification.
It's been done for fucking ever.
No,
Seriously.
but dude, did you read like all the stuff they added? There's like fucking animals now that you can get power-ups. The number of different...
like animals like fucking golden axe animals, like you're on the back.
Not riding them, but no, you like pets.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
So a bunch of different pets, and like there's a progression of weapons now. It's very RPG based. It's huge. Apparently it's gonna be the biggest Xbox Live Arcade game ever made.
Wow. So is it gonna be like $20?
Better be 15. But I'll pay 20 and I'll be pissed off, right?
You're giving away your hand. You gotta be like, I totally would never buy it for anything more than $5.
But 25, fuck you.
If it's 30, I'll definitely wait a week. But yeah, we're totally geeked about that.
Yeah,
it's awesome. We liked it 2 years ago when we played it at PAX.
Yeah.
We liked it last year at PAX.
Mirror's Edge.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So this is parkour. I don't know if you guys have ever seen parkour on the internet. It's like,
what is it? Watch it on the YouTube. What is it? Urban Ninja?
Yeah, Urban
Watch the
Ninja.
video, Urban Ninja. Search for it right now.
But it's just it's free running. It's free running. You're just like navigating in urban environments.
Yeah.
This game is kind of like a free running game.
And it's interesting because I don't think you've ever seen a game that does that. And they actually make you move. They do all sorts of really cool stuff.
Yeah.
So it's going to be awesome.
So yeah, I definitely am pumped for that.
Yes.
Left 4 Dead.
Oh, Left 4 Dead. I think that's my second game.
Yeah.
Number 2 game.
That looks crazy.
Oof. Yeah, we should really just get through these, actually.
I know. We got so
we're just going.
We're a little long on games, so we'll just say Left 4 Dead looked fantastic.
Guitar Hero World Tour changed my mind.
Wow. I haven't watched the videos for it.
It's not just the videos.
It's
actually
the
fact
compatibility.
that they actually said, we will make our instruments compatible with Rock Band. That's all I wanted, Neversoft.
Yeah.
I talked a lot of shit about you.
And now, see, some people have brought us around.
Yeah.
Fallout brought me around. This brought you around. Last up, Star Wars Force Unleashed. You and I both were like,
I was like, fuck that game.
who cares? We're just like, fuck it. It's just we're kind of tired of LucasArts raping this franchise, just jizzing all over its face like Bukake. But
yeah, giving it $5 after.
It looks ridiculous.
I was really impressed.
Oh my god, the force powers are great. You're like fucking taking like AT-ATs.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, crunch. Fuck you.
AT-AT?
An at.
Okay, just
AT-ST.
But yeah, no, they had all that. It's like the actual storyline looks like they just spent a lot of time on it.
You're like Vader's apprentice and you betray him, like all this shit, but go watch the trailer. It looks crazy good. I'm actually pumped about it now.
Yes. Okay, so we have a bunch of site news. Thank you very much for your donations. We have
Joshua. Joshua sent us a donation. Donations go towards the games that we play and give away. We are now actually running contests to give away our copies
Grand Theft Auto 4.
Grand Theft Auto 4. So thank you very much, Joshua. And if anybody wants to donate, on the front page there is buttons right there. Just go to NooBTooB.com.
Yes, and of course, based off the shirt, we're just going to play a little bit of history lesson here. So this is
we already played in the beginning. So
no, which
the
not the sport bed one. Did you? Or did you want to do it then?
I thought we were going to play the video right at the beginning when we talked about the shirt.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
So
we have that, and
so Sportbet I won. BioShock. Now this is interesting.
History,
this is history in the making. So BioShock, for a year, everyone has been saying beat BioShock, and I started throwing down more and more challenges. I'm like,
and you're like, no, fuck that. I'm not going to finish it. Nothing
No.
you can say can make me can actually do it. But
then people started offering things, and I said, if you shave your head, I will do it. But people have already said that they're going to burn cell phones. People are already said, so we're going to collect this shit because
Because, like, we got three.
We got
three
three
documented efforts, so we're going to play them really quick.
Here we go. So first up is Draco Master 01, who really pushed it over the edge.
Hey NooBTooB, it's Draco Master 01 from the forums, and some of you may know I've offered to shave my hair. You know, it might not be as long as others, I'm still going to offer, okay? So Tobin, if you accept my hair, I will shave it, I'll get close to as bald as I can get it, which will mean you will have to be Bioshock, alright? This has been going on for way too long. You've had that game for just, I don't know how long, but you need to beat it, alright? So if you accept my hair at its length, I will get my hair shaven to as close as bald, I'll get a video of it, I'll send it in. So yeah, yow.
Alright, and then next up is Hatsumoto, who also sent in a video.
Hey NooBTooB, this is Hatsumoto from the forums. Just calling in to say my proposal for Tobin to finish Bioshock. So, I have 4-finger hair right there, and I shall shave it if Tobin finishes Bioshock. So what? What? Yow!
That was aggressive. That was aggressive. And then last up is Moltile.
Hey Tobin, I was drunk one night. I was talking to Iceman, as usual, and I came up with this idea. Tobin, I hope you're up for the deal. You've got all this hair to go. You've got very little hair, so the proposition is yours. Either you can play Bioshock and get a Let's Play video or something at the end. I'll cut all this off, like Snake has, you know, with the back, size very short. I'll get a bandana, I'll dress up like Snake, right? If I win, you gotta shave the sides of your head. Army style.
What? Why
I don't
do you
know.
have to shave your head?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
But that's it.
Yep.
That's it. I
You're gonna do
accept.
it? Holy
I
shit.
accept.
Holy shit!
This is it.
So it was not just those three.
Everything. I want everything that was ever offered to me. I want the tattoo
Yes.
from Retaliation.
Yes.
These guys are going to shave their head. People are going to burn their fucking
Cell phones.
the cell phones. All the things.
Do you even want Top Hat's hair?
I want. Well, Top Hat. Top Hat.
I don't know.
I want shaved. Shaved or nothing.
Yes, shoulder length is not acceptable.
No, I'm saying the bet is.
You're on. So you're going to start
So
playing.
this is it. So you guys
All right.
can watch my progress, my achievements. We'll post this up on the forums. What we're going to do is we're going to make a post in the forums.
Yep.
We're going to collect everyone's promises and make them follow through.
Yes.
Because this is it. I'm throwing down. Finally, after a year of harassment, I'm going to
shit.
beat Bioshock.
So we're actually going to have maybe like at least 5 or 6 bald people after you finish this thing, and you're going to be basically killing a Big Daddy. You're going to be like, oh yeah.
I'm so excited. Every Big Daddy I fight, I'm just like, oh fuck you. I'm Moltile. I'm going to shave your fucking head.
And you're going to name each Big
Yes,
Daddy.
that's
after
right.
him.
You're all my space monkeys.
That's so awesome.
Woo!
So yeah, so it says NooBTooB history.
This is it.
You asked.
History in the making. I'm so
Absolutely.
excited. And then we're going to see the tattoo at PAX.
Yeah. So we should
Resist-
decide on what it's going to be too.
Retaliation, yeah. So we'll talk with them. So anyway, awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you. Okay.
So we have another video. This is by a video. We've been waiting a long time for a second video from Lucien Lissance.
So here we go.
My fellow NooBToobers, who do all men strive to be like? What name exudes manliness? Whose Herculean body is the stuff of gods? Who do you want to ravage your asshole for 5 to 10 hours on Saturday evenings and Sunday mornings? The correct answer, of course, is Lucien Lachance. But the second best answer is Dwayne Johnson, whose visage graces the Scorpion King, Rise of the Acadian for the PS2. Ooh yeah, check out that main menu that totally isn't done in PowerPoint.
To the man.
Holy shit, did you see that? Fuck my ass. Shit.
I don't know.
If you think Haven had good voice acting, just listen to this shit.
He planted you in the dirt, Rama. You stood in front of the sun. I couldn't see. Matthias used a valid strategy. It defeated you, didn't it?
I suppose. But it's the very first time. We'll have to do
Intense.
today, Matthias.
Can you punch people? Fuck yeah. Can you kick people? Fuck yeah. Can you attack while jumping? Sadly, no. I'm betting yes, you can! The amount of attacks is incredible. This game is deep. So deep. Games with complexity and depth such as this are 1 in a million. As such, I give it 1,000,000 out of 1. That's all for tonight. Yeah!
Oh, that was
Wow.
awesome.
You need a new camera,
You
dude.
need a new camera. Come on, man.
Drop like $20 on a webcam that doesn't suck. But that was awesome. And I think that valid strategy was a term that was used a lot back in the olden days.
Was it?
So thank you, Lucian. Metric ass ton of ass juice. Assy.
Metric ton of ass, yes.
Ass. So... Shoop!
Right, shoop de doop. So this week, so actually for the next few weeks, MailToad will be handling the shoop contest. Thank you very much. Cillia's going to be taking a much-needed break. She got a new job for a little bit. It's going to be a little bit busy, so but she'll be back.
All right.
Thank you, MailToad. Appreciate it.
Thank you, MailToad. That's awesome.
Yeah, winners of number 31 is...
31 is Clone Wine by Jin.
Yeah.
That's a weird one.
That's a good one. Winner of number 30 is Ultimate Bioshock Challenge by MailToad. You challenging yourself.
I'm going to shave my own balls for Bioshock. What? MailToad, wait a minute. Hold on a second. He's winning his own content. Well, he wasn't doing that.
He wasn't doing that. And the winner of number 29 was the release of a new Wii product by VinterNoob.
VinterNoob.
That was me as a little kid shitting. It's very embarrassing. Thank you very much, VinterNoob. You suck.
Yeah, so I had to play. So while we're talking, play all the shoops from the last couple weeks. We've had a lot of time off because of the episode 100 craziness.
Yes, and E3 too. So
that's the shoops. And then next up is the NooBTooB Member of the Week.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ash Gunnar, for running this every week. Winner of number 8 was Ethereal for his Sacrifice review and his Flashcast.
Yes. That was cool. And then, so winner number 7 is Ronan and Vasir, tied for their new uses for a PS2.
Oh, yeah, that's where they burned everything up.
Yeah.
That was a good video.
Anytime you burn shit, you're probably going to win an award at NooBTooB.
Pretty much.
It is not difficult
Just
to please
wear
us.
safety goggles. Come
Yeah.
on,
Wear
kids.
safety goggles and use more explosives if possible.
Lighter fluid works
Everybody get
best.
ready to burn shit, by the way, for the Bioshock Challenge. Go buy lots of fireworks that were left over from the 4th of July.
Oh, God. Old ones that are stale.
Yeah, just blow everything up for me.
Each week we feature audio and video voicemails on the show. If you have a burning question, request, or funny story, please give us a ring.
Yes, you can contact us toll-free at 888-233-8480 and send your audio or video.
Video would be nice.
That would be. To feedback@NooBTooB.com. You can also send us video response on YouTube. We love those.
Video questions are preferred, but all questions need to be under 60 seconds to be considered for the show.
And don't forget the yow, please. It makes Yuzo cry.
Baby
first
Yuzo
up,
cry.
Yeah, actually, yeah. All right. So the first up is Mario 54671 because he's really pumped about E3.
Yeah, me too.
Hey NooBTooB, this is Mario 54671, and I'm going to talk about the E3 conference of Nintendo because, man, they brought it. They so brought it with tons of new games that I'm just going to want. You know, my pants are all wet with piss because, man, I'm full of chills right now. Those games are just, want them. Man, so excited. Especially that Wii Music, that game that I'm really excited about. Yeah. Oh, especially that add-on too, and all the charts that are really proving that they're gonna have more games. No. This was the nightmare that I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Reggie, you son of a bitch! Yeah, you have a new audience. Yeah, the Wii's unstoppable. Move on! Yow!
We need a support group.
I know.
We need like a Nintendo support group, like hugs for Nintendo fanboys.
Like, the only thing I can tell all Nintendo fanboys is just like get a DS and just play that because there's some good games coming out on the DS, but the Wii,
Yeah.
what the fuck, man?
Seriously. What
Seriously.
the fuck, indeed?
It's like they didn't even fucking announce Blatant 2. Like, where is it?
Oh my God, you're right.
Hello?
It's been done. Like 3 is already coming out
Yes.
in Japan. What the? Give the game
one game. Right?
Seriously, give the game to my wife's mom, and she'll translate it to English, and we can release it next week. For fuck's sake! Puzzles aren't even language specific usually.
That's
like,
true.
Move these blocks around.
Well, they have to move these blocks around and translate that.
God damn it, Nintendo. So next up, real quick, I guess, is the Diablo. Sorry, it's the Wyvern questions. Wyvern 6452.
Hey guys, this is Wyvern652 from the forums. I was reading something about the Diablo fans freaking out that the Diablo 3's going to look more like World of Warcraft. I've never played Diablo 3, but I have played World of Warcraft, and I don't really see the point in complaining, even though they're just going to buy it anyway. Do you think it's worth complaining about, or what? What are your thoughts on that? Yeah.
I know what my thoughts are on it.
What's your thoughts?
Look, if you basically make them change something, it's going to take fucking longer to come out, and I don't want them to take longer.
I have an opinion on that, too.
Yeah?
You shut your fucking whiny mouths and take what they give you.
And you will love it.
Oh my god. So, I mean, like, to say that this is... They were saying that it wasn't dark enough. It's like, did you see the gameplay when there's a wall of zombies ripping people to shreds and, like, swarms of plague that you can cast on your death hounds?
Or, like, remember all those, like, fucking dancing virgins that got sacrificed in a big fucking...
Yeah, in a big explosion of blood. It's like, he makes a great point. If you are signing a petition about the look and feel of Diablo 3, you're gonna buy it. You might as well just sign up for a mailing list.
Just sign up for the pre-order list, actually, and then that'll be your petition.
It's the same thing. Sign it, they're just like, oh, we've turned your petition into a pre-order list.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Speaking of Diablo 3, I just want to kind of drop something.
Yeah.
So, we got a little bit of inside... But no, we don't know. We know something, but...
Yeah, we got people saying they got inside info.
Yeah, so we actually have a good feeling that Diablo 3 might come out soon.
Within a year.
Within a year.
There's
a lot of good reasons we can go into discussions about it, but we don't have that much time. But
if you guys are insiders, we won't say your name. We'll keep you completely anonymous. But we are a vessel of info for the world. So send us email at feedback@noobtoob.com if you work for any of these companies and let us know, because
why not?
Fuck yeah! Within a year would make us so happy.
Oh yeah! And there's a lot of good reasons. Real quick, it's just like the Diablo 2 came out June 29th.
Okay.
All right. The announcement was June 30th, I think it was something like that. It was the day after, but it was the final day. So it was really close to June 29th.
Yeah.
So people are saying that,
do like an anniversary
June 29th, this 2009 might, maybe. But of course, the thing is, like, if by that point Blizzard, it's not done according to Blizzard standards, they'll push it out.
They'll sit on it.
Which they should.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it may come out not before 2012.
So does that mean that, like, StarCraft is before Christmas then? Because you can't just release two games together.
I think StarCraft 2 is pretty much done, and they're just getting it tuned by all the Koreans.
By the Koreans.
They flew
armies of Koreans.
Armies of Koreans.
Just tuning, just playing until they die.
Yes, on the note of Army of Koreans, that is our show for the week.
That's it.
Check out our website at NooBTooB.com. Participate in our forums by clicking on the community link at the top of the page.
That's right, and if you're watching this video on YouTube, there's a subscription button right over here. Also rate this video with 5 big ol' stars by rubbing my pimp junk.
Pour wine
Touch
on that junk.
That's all for this week. I'm Tobin Kazire.
And I'm Yuzo Watanabe. Narby. Audio engineering for NooBTooB is done by Range Hawaiian Punch.
Adios.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.
We're out.
Audio's going. So. Sure, are we looking huge. I know. All right. Hello, welcome back. Today is Thursday. All right.